ago, on a Monday evening, I came to Bourne Hall to Epsom Speakers for my first meeting. It was a bank holiday, so it was closed, so I had to come back the following year. But I did come back, and I had my first meeting then, and 12 years later, today, I sent in the last piece of paperwork for my Distinguished Toastmaster Award. So I thought I would just take this moment, the fact that I'm between manuals, I've finished this programme, to share with you a bit about my experience, to talk about what I've done, to talk about what I've liked, and also to talk about what I've learned over these last 12 years. So for guests, we follow a whole number of specific programmes and specific manuals. Part of it is to do with our speaking speeches, and part of it is to do with taking on leadership roles and learning to be a better leader. So I've been following these two tracks for these last 12 years. So I have delivered 40 speeches for manuals and about 40 speeches outside of manuals, competitions and other things. I've attended 20 clubs in 3 countries. I've been a member of 4 clubs. I have been on the committee of 3 clubs. I've delivered speeches in English and in French, and I have done any number of other roles on these stages. So I've done plenty of stuff, as is probably quite standard for people who've been Toastmasters for 10 years plus. There's a few people in this room who are in that category. So what have I liked? What have I really enjoyed? Well, like many people, the reason that I came here was to learn to be a better speaker, and I think I've done quite well and I've become a good speaker. And that means in my day job, when I'm asked to speak at conferences or in training or on workshops, I'm not really worrying about have I got the technical competency to be able to speak. I can think about, do I know anything to speak about this subject? I can just think about my content. So it's been a release from the worries and the nerves. Thank you, Fatih, the glossophobia is a thing of the past. I've really liked that. I particularly liked the communal aspect of it. I've really liked all of the feedback that I've received over these last 12 years on my speeches, on my evaluations, on my roles. In my bag, I've got about 100 notes, 100 bits of feedback written, most of which, to be fair, by Elizabeth, but some other people have shared some as well. I've really enjoyed and I've really benefited from that. I've really liked plenty of the roles. 2 highlights for me, being the education officer. Quick wave if you've been education officer in a club or another. It's a top role. It's a great role. Julie's in it in the chair at the moment. It is a great role. Get the opportunity to mentor everyone in the room, everyone on the list. Your opportunity to help them progress for that 1 year. I've really liked that. And I particularly liked getting involved in setting up other clubs. Penny, Amanda and I worked hard to get Surbiton set up. They've recently had the 130th meeting. And currently Doris and Dan and I are working hard to get Reigate set up, of which Venetia is dead keen for us to put it over the line pretty soon. But most of all, I think most of all what I've really enjoyed is the growth that I've observed in others. I sat here tonight watching these other speakers. I'm watching Fatih, watching Julia, watching Matt, and thinking, my goodness me, you've only been members for a year, a couple of years. What that was like on that first day. Who thought you'd be advocating how to be able to shout at people on trains, or trying to convince us that lawyers have integrity, or telling us about farting cows? Who knew that you were going to have the skills, the confidence, and the ability to stand on this stage sharing that? And that goes for every speaker. Yes, you'll be picking up that these people are good speakers. We were all pretty ordinary when we started, weren't we? We've all improved. I've loved seeing that. I've loved seeing people grow and flourish. So that's what I've liked. What have I learned? Well, I think when I was thinking about this speech, I think I could sum it up in one word: value. Firstly, Fatih talked about stage time. To value the opportunity to have stage time. I've really valued that. Darren McQuarrie, the World Champion of Public Speakers in 2001, his mantra was stage time. Never say no. Take as many opportunities to be on a stage as you possibly can. Deborah has been a member of this club for not very long at all, and she's now our Sergeant at Arms, so she opens every single meeting. And in 25 meetings' time, when she has opened every meeting for that and said something different, she will have flourished even more than she's already flourishing. So if she takes on that stage time, it's really important. I've greatly appreciated that, and I've greatly appreciated doing that. Also to value the learning. To value the learning opportunities from being involved in committees, from working with other people, from sharing and hearing. But most importantly, to value the people who walk through that door. It takes something to walk through that door. Whether you are first time speaker, and thank you for saying that, you're nervous tonight. Quick show of hands, who was nervous first time they walked through that door? Okay. Please keep your hand up if you're still sometimes nervous when you walk through the door. Does that help? Does that help? Yeah. Okay. It takes something and to value that. I have some thanks. I am truly appreciative of everyone who I've worked with in this Toastmaster community, but I particularly wanted to thank a few people. Amanda was my first mentor. She supported, she nurtured, she encouraged, she challenged me, and she's taught me some words that I didn't know were in a dictionary. Penny was my mentor when I first took on a leadership role. She was president and I was the education officer, and we had some interesting characters in the club at the time. And Penny taught me about being organised, taught me about being part of a team, and taught me about being compliant. These were all new concepts to me. I learned very much. Elizabeth for her ongoing evaluations. Patrick, who always, even now, every speech I give, he always sends me a supportive but a quite challenging bit of feedback. I really appreciate it. I've noticed Patrick's tone has softened. I think he's doing the vegan thing. So 12 years, it's been a great experience. You don't have to stay for 12 years, you guys have just come out for an evening. You really don't. But please do. There have been huge benefits. I've learned so much, I've really enjoyed it. I'm really struck by the fact that we need good speakers. We need to hear messages like this, and we need our voices to be heard, don't we? We need to be able to persuade people to go vegan, Matthias, to drive electric cars, Costa to swim the channel, apparently. We need to persuade people to take on some strong messages. Toastmasters is a great opportunity. Toastmasters is a great place to learn to do that. So I've greatly appreciated and loved these 12 years, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm looking forward to 12 more years where I'm quite likely to repeat this whole process.